With your life saving President Obama? You know, I don't think so. I mean, I'm just very skeptical, and I don't think you can predict the future financial situation any more than 6 months out at most.
Because it's so up and down?
Okay,
Go ahead.
Wake up. We predicted this downturn 20 years ago. We predicted the boom of the 90s during the recession of the early 90s when everybody thought the U.S. was done. Politicians don't matter. You're right in a way. They matter short-term, but they don't matter as much as people think. Businesses and people are going to do what they do, and people are going to spend less in the future. Inflation's going to turn to deflation. We have predicted this for 20 years. Yes, the politicians may affect the short-term reactions and cycles, but they're only reacting to a bigger wave and trend that they have nothing to do with. So these guys, well, yes, but listen to us. Long-term trends, we've been dead on this stuff.
What happened, Harry, with the derivatives and the mortgage-backed situations? I mean, how did it sneak up on us? Or did some other people, other people saying the same thing, hey, there's something wrong with the mortgages first. You don't know about it when it's coming. What is that?
Well, I mean, that's what a bubble is. Things go good. Bubbles come in the late stage of a boom when people think, oh, the economy can never go down again. You know, the government's got control of it. They'll never let it go down. Real estate will never go down again. And then they start doing crazy stuff like saying, oh, we'll insure bonds and mortgages, but with no collateral. We don't need collateral because real estate never goes down. We'll give bonds with no money down in 5 years with no interest and principal. I tell you, so much happens once in a lifetime, like the roaring 20s or the 80s in Japan, where people just go nuts and think things can never go down again, and that's exactly when the whole system collapses. And it's not all bad. A lot of innovations come out of that expansion, but there have to be down to reality again. And just to go for take advantages. And I mean, the positive thing we said to people was after the Great Depression, 20 years of massive downturn, we had the greatest mass prosperity boom in American history in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s to follow. The debt reduction and all the reality of that was a good thing, but you have to go through the pain short term.
Well, I love Vince. It's your turn on Coast to Coast. Hey, Vince, thanks for calling.
Have a question?
Mr. Singhar won't be joining us. His shuttle had an accident on the way to this rendezvous.
Is he dead?
You just don't understand the Maquis, do you, Captain? We're not killers. Mr. Singhar's accident has marooned him on a particularly nasty planet in the Badlands. But I assure you, he's very much alive.
How merciful. You condemned him to a slow death.
It's more than he deserved. He was going to sell us out to you. He betrayed us.
Now there's a subject you know a lot about.
You've been on my tail for 8 months, and now that we're face to face,
Marshal.
Tell me, Captain, what is it that bothers you more? The fact that I left Starfleet to fight for a higher cause? Or the fact that it happened on your watch?
You didn't leave Starfleet. If you had, I wouldn't be here. You betrayed Starfleet. You used your position as security chief to feed the Maquis information about us. And at the same time, you misled us with false information about them. There is a word for that. Treason.
Look out there. Those people, they were colonists on Salva II. They had farms and shops and homes and schools. And then one day, the Federation signed a treaty and handed their world over to the Cardassians. Just like that. They made these people refugees overnight.
It's not that simple, and you know it. These people don't have to live here like this. We've offered them resettlement.
They don't want to be resettled. They want to go home to the lives they built. How would you feel if the Federation gave your father's home to the Cardassians?
I'm not here to debate Federation.
I didn't tell you to turn around. Look at them, Captain. The humans. Just like you and me. And Starfleet took everything away from them. Remember that the next time you put on that uniform. There's a war out there and you're on the wrong side.
You know what I see out there, Mr. Eddington? I see victims. But not of Cardassia or the Federation. Victims of you, the Maquis. You sold these people on the dream that one day they could go back to those farms and schools and homes. But you know they never can. And the longer you keep that hope alive, the longer these people will suffer. Go ahead, shoot me.
Someday I may take you up on that. For now, let me leave you with